you finally pop off. You'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind state and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin out of.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Howell. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
What's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Howell. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Mostert. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Howell, 3rd and goal. Steps away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Play action. Stroud now. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. It's caught. Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. Goes right back to Smith again. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. second down throw now from Stroud. His throw incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL...
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Second down. Howell now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Sly able to put this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Stroud to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. We don't like to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Now Hill to return it. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have been. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Running the counter with Mostert. And he will reach reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Back to throw. Howell. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Cody Barton there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud now on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far, and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent in the scoreboard.
Into the 4-seed position, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turn.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Now Stroud. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So this defense, they gave up some yards on this drive, but bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on 3rd down as a real key down in any drive, any situation. And they took full advantage of 3rd down there and made a play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Powell. And going deep for Hill. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Stroud sets up the play action. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Slide on for the extra point. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Watch out for Hill on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Off play action. It's Howell. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Mecole Hardman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sent. The Eagles offense sent to begin their next drive. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
And he will find his man on the outside. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's Stroud. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Faking the handoff. Howell completes it to Hardman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. On the move to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Second down, Howell back to pass. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Howell. And that'll be incomplete. The incompletion there stops stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your...
And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. On second down, it's Stroud. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Stroud to the air on first and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught.
Nigga went nuts on his head.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because he's hanging his head.
I kind of knew that was going to happen, though. When I seen that nigga get in front of him, I was like, yeah, he's going to put nuts on his head. He's going to put nuts on his head,
Some frustration after the PAT miss. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Oh, don't start tripping. Whew. Whew, my heart.
There, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Jerron Harmon makes the tackle. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Damn, phone's going off left and right.
Box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right
oh,
now,
yeah. All right, get this shit out of the way.
And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That was a route
you know, niggas love disappearing real quick.
But with intelligence, found the hole in the zone, made sure
I said, let's get this shit over because, niggas love disappearing real quick.
down marker back to run.
They're going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Who is that?
Took a shot there on first down, but
That nigga keeping up. I thought I was like, fuck it, I'm still gonna throw that out.
Leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Come on, come on, bro. Nolan Smith. Come on, y'all got the block.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He gets it to Sims, complete. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He gets us away. It's a
Who the fuck is the coach using?
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back.
That was me. Y'all followed that shit too. That's crazy.
And they're able to get this one across.
That's fucking wild.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's fucking wild how I followed that hole and I still, I was like, he ain't gonna throw that shit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he grabbed that hole too. He gonna bullshit.
Turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled
Who is it?
turnovers and stops from
Who?
one side. And
Damn, what he wrong?
advance the ball from the other.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
Oh, give me that. Come on, bro.
Is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like it ends close.
Nah, you should be. You gonna.
Stroud on 3rd down now. On the sideline.
I need to make him. I ain't trying to see them Rounders.
They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
Yeah, the Rounders need some work. They
Picking
ain't
up
got
the
no.
first on a gain of 15. Again, it's Stroud. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they really can put through the ringer in this one.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh, fuck it. Oh my God! I got it back. You can't make that shit up. You can't make that shit up. Damn, that's fucked up. They get me out of this game, bro. Boy, when you say shit going your way, That's fuck. My man, let me go out. No. I got it on celery. Just so you can play, I got it on celery clock. That shit go out. Oh, fucking god, man.
They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
GG's, boy.
There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much too.
And he say, "Father, my boy, I know he bad in the other room." You can't make that shit up, boy. I lost 2 phones my nigga got back. That's crazy.
Early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Take the lead or go in by 1 at halftime and take 6 times. Who the fuck is this Giants in this league? Tigers? I ain't gonna Tigers here. I ain't gonna Tigers. Yeah, I know. I think the last time with the Tigers, they tried to switch themselves to a soul food restaurant. On Sundays, though. I think they still sell barbecue during the day, but on Sundays, they switched themselves to a soul food restaurant.